Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. Today's viewer request is from JS Models. A video idea, canyon run in heavy fog using radar for navigation. Right, so it's a canyon run, we've done loads of them before, it's super fun. You get a canyon, you fill it full of friggin' guns, fly through the canyon and see how far you get, right? But he says heavy fog using the radar to find your way through the canyon. So basically a limited or zero visibility canyon run. This should be as stupid as it sounds, guys. So what we've got here is a big canyon. It's 25 miles long. We start here, in which aircraft we want. We can have a Bog, we can have a Thunder, we can have an Eagle, we can have a Vigan, or we can have a Mirage. I think those are the only guys in this game that have radar terrain avoidance, if I got that right. We've got to get into the canyon and follow steer points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically as far as we can get. The further we get, the better we do. Okay, it's one at a time. But of course, there's no visibility. I've turned visibility off. So you've got to do it with your freaking radar. You can follow the steer points if you like, guys. But you've got to bear in mind that I've also set a limit to altitude so that you can't cheat. At no point can you be above 1,000 feet above ground level. Right? So that stops you just kind of popping up and cheating. So you've got to stay low to the ground and follow the steer points, right? Well, you don't need a radar for that. You can see that on your, your inertial navigation system. But here's the thing. The waypoints are only every few miles. So if you followed this steer point here, waypoint here, and went directly to steer point 2, it would crash you into a bit of canyon wall that bulges out. So you are going to have to use your radar. You're going to have to use all types of sensors. And that's it. We have a couple of us that have had a couple of practices and it doesn't look good. But does anyone think any of these either pilots or planes can do the job?
I think the best bet is a plane without radar.
Interesting.
Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, Dark, the man with no brain.
I'll take the Apache.
We're making sure you don't cheat, by the way, by watching your screen. So you can't have any FLIR. You can't have any night vision goggles. No cheating. All going to be good. Right, first thing, I'm going to run it, guys. Welcome in, viewers. I'm going first, and I'm going in a Boggington, or a Hornet, as you guys call it. I've got to set my pause to begin with, so I need to set my gear up. So I need my inertial navigation system up first, which is going to be there. Sequence of steer points. Zoom in. Right, there's my steer points. Next, I need my radar. In fact, get my steer points down here as well, and I can even see sort of the canyon walls there, but I wouldn't rely on that. Next, I need my radar, so surface radar, and I need it in. Where is it? Terrain avoidance mode. I need to go down to 5 miles. If I can find the button. There it is. What bright stuff is stuff that will kill me. That's above me. Green stuff is okay, and black is well below me by 500 feet. Okay, so that's all good. I need my radar altimeter turned on. So from barometric to radar altimeter, and check that's worked. 500 feet. Remember, if I go above 1,000 feet, radar, then I'm dead. I think that's it, guys. I'm going to be looking for my altitude at all points, my speed at all points, my INS at all points, my INS with graphical overlay at all points, and my radar at all points, and this should be a piece of pie, right? And I'm paused now. Right, speed, I want slow as I dare, because the more slow I go, the more thinking time I've got. Radars, I'm going to hit the ground, up, down, can't go above thousands. Try and stay between 500 and 1,000 is probably a good idea. Need to get that speed down a bit. Why would flaps actually help here? I don't know. Right, trying to maintain everything. Radar looks good. You can see the dark green is what I want. I want to be in the dark green. So I'm going to right a bit, get in that lovely dark green. The radar has a blind spot. It only sees beyond 1.6 miles because it's terrible. See something out of the corner of my eye there, but it's not any use. 500 feet radar. That's it. Now look at the radar. Look how it wants me to pull it into that green section. So that's what I'm going to do. Pull into the green section. Radar refresh rate is terrible. I need it to speed up, please. I'm 500 feet. Radar. I see something on the terrain there. I feel like I'm too low. Left and too much right and too left. The terrain's about to disappear, which means a tight turn's coming up about 2 miles ahead of me. Altitude is good. Everything's good. Terrain looks good. And the terrain radar is now gone. And I have no idea what that means. So you know as much as me now. Altitude's going down, I need to pull up. Pull left slightly to get back on track. Speed's too high. Oh, this is really terrible in every way. At some point I got a sharp turn. And, oh, for God's sake! Where was I? Did anyone make a note of where I was? Because I have no idea that was happening. I was just before 2, wasn't I? Because that's the tight turn.
Yeah, just right there.
There must be a bit of land like that, bit of land that just pokes out and I didn't see it. Oh, well, there you go, guys. I didn't even make steer point 2. I'm going to have one more go in a Wigan, because I remember using the terrain avoidance software on that, and then I'll hand it over to you guys. Get the radar on. Yeah, I said it. Radar on. Going to get that intensity turn right down. So, this is a lovely one. Look at that. There's the canyon. Canyon looks sexy. Let's go into the canyon. Radar altimeter, I believe it's there, 150 meters in feet, that is. What's that? So, I'm allowed up to 300.
450.
So
450-ish.
So in terms of meters, I can stay between 150 and 300. Speedo is there. That's a go. Half a mark, and I pause. What can possibly go wrong? Before you say put your night vision goggles on, obviously you're not allowed to do that anymore. Oh, I've got some yaw on. Get rid of the yaw. Check the radar. Check the speed. Yaw, radar, speed, altitude. A little bit high there. 300 will kill me. See some stuff. Looking for the jaw of the canyon. There it is. If I write down it. 160. Something's weird happened to my radar. I guess it's normal question mark. Too low. Oh, we're looking at the steer point as well. Yeah, this is terrible. It's all terrible. Radar's going weird. Don't know why. Gonna have to ignore it. Must have done something wrong. There's a steer point shift. I'm gonna turn right to that steer point. Look at the altitude. Oh, bollocks. That's impossible. Yeah. Who would be a friggin' pilot? Yeah, not a great start. Cut. Right, who's next? Right, viewers. The best we can do is watch the other people's screens, if you know what I'm saying. So, Dark sharing is a screen on his go, and then I can see his screen as best I can there. Dark, just very quickly talk us through your instruments so we know where to be looking roughly.
So, switching my map to terrain avoidance.
Yeah.
Over here, I've got my steer points.
Yeah, visual. You got your app.
Switch this down to 0. Yeah, so I've got it at 0. Red is hitting stuff. Yellow is 200 feet above ground.
Okay, we wish you the best.
I'm going to switch this to...
Have you got an AGL counter anywhere? Radar out, because you're going to need it.
Yes, I've got radar altitude right here.
All right. Well, whenever you're ready, 500... No, it's not. Yes, he is. 520 feet. All right, we see what you see. He's seen it through VR. Well, strangely, viewers, we've seen it on flat screen. He's at 400 feet, 300 feet, 200 feet. Oh, my God. 700 feet. It's hard enough just getting in the canyon. Okay, your terrain avoidance radar is much better than the Hornet, I can tell you that. I didn't have what you see. Anyway. Go on, Dark. Go on, Dark. Do well. See right down the mouth of that canyon. 700 feet AGL, 600 feet AGL. Still see down. The advantage of that terrain radar is it doesn't have a minimum viewable distance, whereas the Hornet couldn't. She's careful, Dark. Hornet couldn't see within. You can't see anything. You can't see anything. You've got a tight corner, Doc! I just saw it. I just saw it come up. There was a 90-degree corner there. You technically got further than me, question mark? Or right close to where I was?
10 feet.
10 feet further than me. Ah, it's that corner's going to screw all of us up. Right, that's Dark for now. Anyone else want to go? This is Poosh. It's just going to look really weird. You're just going to have to do your best with it. You can sort of see his screen there, and you can see a radar there. I don't know how he does it, but it's kind of cool, right? So this has terrain avoidance radar on it as well. What's the red stuff? Is that terrain above you?
Yeah, that's terrain above you. You can actually set the altitude here.
Well, I can't even see the mouth of the canyon on yours. Are you sure red is what's above you?
I can change the altitude.
Yes, I see the canyon.
See?
Nice.
So the
nice.
green is good. And
all
that's
right.
for a 500-foot clearance right there. And the other thing I want to do is set my radar altimeter warning.
Roger. You make sure you get your rad out displayed as well. Remember, above 1,000 and you blow up. Do you see your steer points anywhere, Poosh? Because this is going to be really hard without some...
Yeah, they're on there.
All right, I think.
It's
just,
I can see them up here too, so when they pop up.
Oh, I wish you the best, Poosh. I don't envy you here when you're ready. I'll try and remember to share the mission if you want to try it yourself, viewers. Or if you don't, just bug me in the Discord and I'll give it to you.
Here we go.
Watch him crash straight away. Right, it's quite zoomed out for us, so we don't really get to see any details. So we're just going to be watching your radar screen, basically. Okay, viewers, what we can see is he's going into the mouth of the canyon. We can see not much else. He's got a refresh rate problem, just like mine. Refresh rate was 10 million times better on the Jeffrey. Right, he's not blown up yet. In terms of how far he gets, we'll just have to do the honesty policy from Poosh because I can't see which steer point he's at. He's not dead yet. He must be coming up to that tight corner soon, but I don't know where it is. He sees some stuff on the ground. He's not dead yet, guys. I reckon he's coming up to that corner. I can, because he's running out of green. Look, he's running out of green. Has he got the smarts to make the turn?
Mile and a half to go.
Oh, nice, Poosh. I don't reckon anyone's getting past this corner, by the way. He says, Spitty, yeah, exactly the same place as Dark. God damn it. It's terrain avoidance is cool, but for in canyons it doesn't work. It's just not enough. It's not designed for that. It's designed for the macro picture. 10 miles ahead, 5 miles ahead, not 100 feet ahead. Who wants to go? I'm going to go again in that case, guys. Stand by. I did best in the Hornet. I'm going to try and Hornet again. Oh, I really don't see this going well. The problem with the Hornet is, viewers, maybe I should try the Jeff, but I've got a restriction on my radar. It can't see within 1.6 miles. And everything I'm doing is within 1.6 miles. So what am I supposed to do about that exactly? What about the terrain mapping? Is that going to help? No, it's not. Not at all.
No,
That's all I've got.
can you narrow the...
I cannot, no. So stuck on that. And within that band there to there, is 1.6 miles. And it's not going to tell me anything with that. So I've just got to do it all by feel, pretty much. Let's go. Slow down. 500 feet. 400 feet. 300 feet. 200 feet. This bit's always a bit touch and go. 300 feet. Accelerator on. Check for the mouth of the canyon. There it is. Maybe I need to use this a bit more, but it's hard to fly head down like that. Well, we're in a canyon somewhere. Warning. Don't know what happened there. Found a bit of ground somewhere. But too much. Jesus Christ. Could have been worse, right? Approaching steer point 2. Speed is good. Radar is good. A bit more open on my right, so maybe shift right a little bit. Alright, there's the end wall. So here we go. Here's where it goes wrong. Altitude, 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 altitude. I need my helmet mount display on and I can't look away and turn it on. Quick. Where is it? It's on. Oh, bollocks! Exactly the same spot. There's something about that Hornet that leads me to that spot before I even get to steer point 2. It's just friggin' impossible. There's a little sticking bit out there. It's just sticking out. I'm not sure I'm ever getting past that, to be honest. Anyone got any bright ideas or want to try something? Alright.
Already got everything set up.
Oh, wow. And you've got sound, which is amazing. Alright, T. Whenever you're ready, we wish you the best. You've got radar altimeter on, yeah?
Yeah.
Good luck. Because you're in the same plane, I wonder if you're going to hit that same bit of terrain about half a mile before steer point 2. Seems to be what our system fools us into doing. Or me, anyway. Also, I don't see your steer point. Oh, you got your steer points on somewhere. Okay.
Yes.
Making that you problem. Alright. Good luck. He has to flick his head down to look at the HSI. It's not the easiest. He needs a heads up HSI. Uh-oh. It
is so dark.
It's so hard, isn't it? Yeah, everything is on you. Alright, Pooch, you said you wanted to go?
Yeah, I'm going to try that, Jeff.
Alright, fire it up.
I can't adjust the range at all, and I've got my navigation set up for 9 miles, but I can also get the waypoints here, so hopefully that'll help.
All right, well, it's not the greatest view, viewers, but we just have to do the best we can. Try and keep your eye on which steer point you're at, Poosh, and we wish you the best. Off you go. What we can see is his radar there, viewers, which seems much better than the Hornet, so that's good. With a nice refresh rate. You can see his steer points there. You can see his barometric altimeter there, so he's got his stuff he needs, and it's definitely better than the Hornets. It's just now the skill to do it and a bit of luck to avoid any little jagged bit of terrain.
I actually used it on a multiplayer mission once. It worked pretty well, but I also had NVG, so...
Well, yeah, you don't really need it with NVGs. Well, unless you're getting fog, I suppose. Yeah, so we've done absolute worst case scenario. The Soviets would have called this max design... What they called it? Max design limit or something. Oh, I can't remember. Right, so that feels like steer point 1. Nearly hits a house. On his way to steer point 2, if I'm reading that little bit of map right. Viewers, your eyes are definitely better than mine, because I've only got 1 at the moment, by the way. I have to wear an eye patch, which is fun. Just coming up to steer point 2. Can anyone make it around steer point 2? You just got... Oh, no, you can't.
Right into the trees.
Ignored something. Gutted. Gutted.
Well, it was all
Is
red
that
there at
one
the end.
mountain?
Yeah, it's just... The systems just aren't made for this aggressive... Oh, go on, I'll have one more go then. This aggressive amount of terrain. Although I don't actually know what I'm doing wrong. I'll have one more go, viewers, but to be honest, I think I'm just going to hit the same bit of terrain. I can't see it. None of my sensors can see it. I don't know where it is, so I don't know how to avoid it. Here we go. Maybe I could try zooming in this a bit. Probably a stupid idea. Speed's good. On vector, even though we're not in a frigging canyon yet. The useless terrain avoidance radar all disappearing now. It's only useful if you're looking ahead about 2 to 3 miles. It's not useful what's right in front of you. 600 feet. Right, so look at that radar. And I'm going to cut this corner is what I'm going to do according to the radar. Let's cut that corner. See something down there, a bit of a visual reference. Jake. I went to 50, I saw 50 feet. Bollocks! I went over 1,000. This is impossible. I'm declaring this as impossible. It's just too hard. Too much to look at. Guys, I personally give up. Has anyone got any other plan? Welcome in, viewers. We hate to be beaten, but this just seems impossible. So we're going to do something a little bit weird. Poosh is going to be flying exactly as you saw before, and he's got, you know, exactly what he had before. But this time, I am going to be the terrain avoidance radar. I'm going to detect when he's got terrain coming towards him and try and vector him. It's probably not going to work. Poosh, are you as ready as you can be?
Yeah, I think so.
Initial heading 340. I'm pausing. Yeah, this is pretty stupid, viewers. I'm going to set you up. I'm going to set up your next vector now. And that is what you can see if I watch him. Not a lot. So you just go the direction I'm saying, go the altitude that you need to go at, and we'll all be friends at the end of this. So what I'm going to do is tell you what the next vector will be, but not enact it until I say. The next vector will be 006. It will be 006. It's not yet. Soon. And mark. That's 006. That's a right pull. Setting you up for your next vector. It will be 350. Wait for it. These are the canyon walls, viewers. It will be 350. Wait for it. Mark. Nice work. Probably the best we've done so far, to be honest. Next, it will be a harsh 9G pull to 050. Oh, it's impossible. I fully declare this absolutely impossible. You gave us something impossible to do, viewers. Other than being impossible, guys, because there's just too many little bits that stick out here and there. Has anyone got any thoughts on what we try to do, other than planes should have better radars?
Yeah, it's very scary.
0 ability to see. Yeah. All right, viewers. Well, we tried what you wanted, which is a no visibility canyon run, and we didn't even need to put any guns on it. We couldn't get past the second corner. I'll try to remember to put the mission in the video description, or just call me on Discord if you want me to do it, in fact, and I'll send it to you. I hope you have better luck than us, and bye-bye.